we're making Mary Sue is someone who has no flaws and is super perfect, right? No, let's read or look up the definition, shall we? A character may be judged Mary Sue if she is incompetent in too many areas and physically attractive and or is viewed as admirable by other sympathetic characters. Mary Sues are genetically presumed to be idolized, self-interest, self-inserted rather than true characters, although they may actually be intended as a point of view characters for the reader. In fan fiction, it is considered extremely gotchy or at least very immature for a writer to create character based on him or herself. Mary Sue is an extreme subjective value judgment. One fan, Mary Sue may be. Another fan, awesome woman action hero, someone at a TV trope observed that Mary Sue's action, the reaction that character may have to a work that is undoubtedly favoring a character by changing other character or environment in an appropriate way. When the audience called Mary Sue on a character, the author has shattered their willing suspense of disbelief. Mary Sue characters do exist in both fan fiction and canon. The main difficult with the true Mary Sue with true Mary Sue stories is that they often cause canon characters established storyline in the very inner constants of the canon reality to behave wildly out of bounds. The male version of Mary Sue is Gary Sue or Marty Sue. The definition came from Wikipedia itself. But what is your definition of Mary Sue? Are all Mary Sue is author self-inserted? Not always. You do have people that do insert a little of themselves into the characters. I mean, everyone has done it. That's nothing to be ashamed about. But don't put too many characteristics of yourself into your characters. Branch out a little bit personality-wise. If you don't like that, then tone down their original personality. This is my experience, what I've seen with Mary Sue. Excuse me, I'm chewing bum gum. And I'm in a rush, kind of. But this is my point of view, basically, of Mary Sue. Everyone sees Mary Sue when they are colorful like rainbows or another reason. Well, when I see Mary Sue, I just blink and walk away because they're not my characters. However, I do try to point out the flaws and give them advice by linking things from articles, tips, or whatever for them to help themselves with the characters. Don't just go fixing the characters without their consent. That's just rude. What is wrong with you? Do you want me to go fix your character without your consent? However, you cannot control other people how they do their character. It's pretty much up to them how they fix their characters. A lot of people really doesn't have years of experience with making characters. Some do take their time and develop the character's personality. Some people doesn't care about it. Why you ask? Because you have people make characters just for the hell of it and just having fun. I don't blame them. I do all the time. Well, when I was younger, these days I take my time and try my best to give my character balance. It's hard when you want to make them super badass like one of your favorite superheroes. These days, people think seriously are a disease that can kill you. Maybe some people, and that's questionable. I could be wrong on that, but this is my experience. Nothing's wrong with having tragedy backstory, even if they have a tragic backstory. It always depends on how people do the tragic backstories on their characters. I always hate the cliche type, but I always find myself doing them too. Everyone does it at one point in their life. Once again, but you can always go back to editing. Use Google. It's your friend. I know people don't use Google at all, but hey, I can't change their mind. That's fine. They will learn on their own. People want to be creative. How they write their own story. I don't blame them, but still, try to use Google once in a while to help you to create your character even more better. Like I said, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with Mary Sue. It all depends how people use it. So,